Hey everybody, it's Wick here, and I have 10 items that I've sold on eBay and Amazon. We're going to go through these. I'm going to talk about them a little bit. Maybe you can find them when you go out thrifting or sourcing. This first one is literally why I love reselling so much, is because you can make such a great profit on a little purchase like this. I paid $10 for these animated Bible DVDs at Salvation Army. There's just a box in the floor, and it had tape wrapped around it, clear tape, so no one could take the DVDs out of the box. And I was like, you know what, those might be worth something. So I looked them up, and sure enough, there was a lot that sold for 28 of them. Sold for like 270 bucks, and I was like, whoa. So yeah, I grabbed them for 10 bucks, and I didn't know how many there were. I couldn't really count them. I didn't even realize that like most of these were actually sealed and new. And I got them home, opened them up, and like, oh, there's like 36 of these, and majority of them's new. The long stack here, all of these were new. It may be a complete set, I don't even know, but I just put it up on eBay. It took about 3 days to sell. I had somebody contact me and wanted me to sell just single ones to him because he already has some of them. But yeah, I was just gonna sell them in a lot. So about a day later, someone just bought it, and I sold it for $290.44 with shipping. So a great sale there. $10 in the 290. Actually, after fees and everything, it was $231.34 was my final profit. So yeah, you know, you spend so much time reselling, just flipping $5, $10 items, and then you come across something like this, and you know, you just like, boom, it feels really good. And the funny thing is, when you think about it, like, you buy something on, just flip on eBay, and you pay $1 for it, flip it for 10. It takes the same amount of time to sell this as a $10 item. So you gotta grind when you're reselling. But when you get like big boosts in sales like this, it just feels great. So yeah, these are Nest DVDs. Had them in a haul video recently, and I expected to get this much, and I did. I maybe could have priced it a little bit higher and just waited, but you know what, I'm happy with it. And keep an eye out for any Nest DVDs. They seem to do good in lots. Singles, you know, maybe 10 bucks, but yeah, awesome. Next here is just a remote. If you're not buying remotes, why aren't you buying remotes? You can pick these up dirt cheap. I picked this one up at St. Francis for 99 cents. You gotta look for the unique remotes, not the normal universal like DirecTV basic cable remote. Stuff like that's not going to do well. But when you can pick up a remote like this for 99 cents, this is a portable DVD remote, so it's kind of unique. But yeah, I priced it $24.99 used on Amazon, and it sold, and my profit in the end after all the fees was $17.30. So $1 into $17.30. All I did was wrap bubble wrap around it, stick a label on it when I did my shipment. I always look at remotes. It seems like they're hard to find anymore, honestly. Like, usually in Goodwills and thrift stores, you just see a tub and it would be full of remotes. That seems rare now. And I notice a lot of electronics I find they don't have the remotes anymore. I feel like Goodwill and these thrift stores are doing something with remotes. Very suspicious, but yeah, always check them anyway, especially unique ones. CD players, portable DVD players, recorders, anything like that. The remote can be good. Projectors. I have a pretty good projector remote not long ago. And here is some Walmart arbitrage. I picked this item because I paid $11 for it plus tax $11 plus tax at Walmart. And I ended up selling it for $38.99. And here's the thing with Walmart clearance. I knew this would, you know, go back up in price. You can see here it's $69.99 right now. But the problem is with Walmart clearance, you get so many people in there, and it just drives the price down because, you know, everyone has Walmarts, usually multiples, and they all source from them. But, you know, if I would have held this longer, I could have got more, but at the same time, I can't hold every single thing just to make a few more bucks. This was a pretty big jump though. I kind of wish I would have held it, but still $17.50 profit in the end. You know, who's going to complain about that? Not me. You can't, you know, optimize every single sale. You just, when you're selling so much, it's better just to, you know, try to do what you can, just keep moving, just keep flipping things. But if you're going to buy stuff at Walmart, really any big box retail store, clearance, I really feel you have to time it correctly. Because if I would have seen this, I think this got down to like $11 on Amazon at one point. Because, you know, I don't know what it is with people. They start freaking out when the price goes lower, and I guess maybe they're just desperate to need money, or maybe they're just scared people. I don't get it. But, you know, I have no problem waiting until I'm going to get a profit, especially with something like this, you know, is going to sell. Here's an eBay sale. It's just a Bible. Been flipping more Bibles. I picked this one because it is a Nelson Regency 881C there. It was in good condition. You can see it has tabs. Like they had it tabbed. It was not normal. But I picked it up because it was in good condition. And if you looked on Amazon, which is where I sell pretty much all my books and a lot of Bibles, it was a terrible rank. It was like 6 million rank or something. But I knew, since it was giant print, that somebody would be searching for that. And they would, you know, at least pay $20 for it. So I ended up selling it for $24.18 shipped. So I charged buyer shipping. It was $19.99 buyer shipping, shipped media mail, $15.02 profit in the end. It was only 99 cents to buy at a Goodwill. But yeah, why not buy something for 99 cents? I like to flip things on Amazon, but I'm not just going to leave $15 on a shelf because I don't want to spend 5 minutes to list it, right? So you really got to be selling on all platforms if you want to do, you know, as well as you can reselling, at least in my opinion. But yeah, 99 cents into $15. I picked this up a couple months ago, I believe, and it was in a Goodwill. I'm pretty sure it was in a haul video. I paid $10 for it. It was a conference phone. It was in the box, original box, and still had the foam and everything, and the box was a little beat up. But, the price is kind of up there now. I ended up selling mine for $69.99, paid $10 for it, $48.32 profit after all fees and buy cost. So definitely not bad. Probably could have got a little bit more, but it did sit for a month or two. There's other competition. So I don't know if I ever changed the price. I know it sat through Christmas, but anyway, what was concerning to me was, if you look at the picture, I don't know if you can see it, it says RCA on this, and the one I had was RCA, but the listing here says GE. So I was considering just selling it on eBay. I'm like, is someone really gonna care that much? I mean, yeah, people do that at your own discretion. Like, I feel it could have been bad, you know, if someone was like, oh, this is RCA, I don't want garbage RCA, I want GE. Maybe they're a hardcore GE person, but it was the exact same as the picture. It was just different there. Everything else was correct. So I went ahead and just sold it on Amazon under this listing. When I scanned the UPC, this is the one that came up as well. I did try to change it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't on Amazon. It's just like I don't know, I want to call it a vote system, but I don't think anyone's voting. It's just random. It really is. But yeah, some great profits there on that. You should always be looking up modems. A lot of modems are garbage. A lot of routers are garbage. I picked this up at a Salvation Army with a TP-Link dual band router. The TP-Link was $12. This was $8. And I got it home. I opened up the Surfboard cable modem and noticed there was a TP-Link adapter in there. So I'm like, ah, crap. You can't return stuff to Salvation Army. So I'm like, I just tossed it over to my tote. That's my death pile. This was going to end up in the deepest, darkest depths of my death pile. And I'm like, you know what, I ain't gonna deal with it. It's not worth it. So I ended up selling the TP link on eBay, and open it up to take pictures and everything, and noticed that the adapter was different. And it clicked in my head, like, oh yeah, there was a TP. I bought them at the same place, obviously donated by the same people. So I ended up able to get my adapter back out and flipped them both. But this sold for $38.47, like new condition, had the manual and everything, very clean unit. Paid $8.57 after tax, $23.20 profit. So not a hard item to sell. You can see the reviews, 3,426 reviews. Very popular unit. Knew it was going to sell, $69 a new. So yeah, don't leave this stuff on the shelf. Like, there's no reason to. Next, I have this Pampered Chef cookie press. This was, you know what, this might not even, I'm a bit behind on haul videos because I just got back from an Alabama thrifting trip where I went for 8 days. And that haul video will be coming up probably next. I'll probably bump that up. But I do have a couple haul videos that I haven't got edited yet. So this might be in that one, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I picked this up. I was in line at Goodwill checking out, and they pulled out a cart. So I gave up my line in Goodwill, which can be up to a 15-minute wait because Goodwill lines are ridiculous. But I had to go check out the new cart, right? And this was on it for $2.99. And yeah, I sold this for $49.99. It was brand new, and I got $35.10 profit in the end. And the thing is about this one, the same Goodwill not long ago had one of these for $29.99 used, and it never sold. I don't know what they ended up doing. Well, it might have sold. It sat there forever, and one day it was just gone. I figure either some desperate person bought it, or I don't know what they do with their stuff exactly, but yeah, always check these. If you get them at a good price, they'll sell used and new. Just make sure they're clean if you're going to sell them used on Amazon, or at least disclose it on eBay. I picked up this Sangean atomic clock radio at a St. Francis, and thought it was pretty unique because I'd never noticed this brand before, and I thought it was a remote taped to the back, but it ended up being the sensor, which is fine. I don't think it came with a remote anyway. But I ended up selling this for $45.99 used for $28.75 profit. Paid $8.57 after tax. So again, another electronic. Don't leave it on the shelf. Look at the new price, $53.86. Somebody was willing to pay $45.99 to get a like new one. This was in great condition. I believe the manual was even taped with it. I took the tape off. You know how thrift stores tape up stuff, and then I bubble wrapped it and packaged it correctly, and cleaned up the stickers and everything that was on it. So this sold really quick. I think like as it came into the Amazon warehouse. So keep an eye out for this brand. It seems like it's a more high-end brand. So here's another remote. If you remember earlier, I said, a lot of basic universal remotes aren't worth anything. Well, here's one that is. Some of these higher end, like the Logitech Harmony remotes, and apparently this one, because I found this at a St. Francis. All the remotes there had battery acid problems, or was missing the cover, super dirty, super old. They had them priced at $1.99, but this one, brand new, 99 cents. So I'm like, you know what, this could be one of those, universal remotes that do it all, and people will pay up for it. Sure enough, it was used for 24. What I sell it for here? Let me look at my cheat sheet. Yeah, $24.94 is what I sold it for. Paid 99 cents, $17.15 profit. So again, another remote example. If you got places where they're constantly getting new remotes, you can make so much money just on remotes. It's really crazy. Even the bad ones, if you're paying 99 cents and you're flipping them for $10 on eBay, they're pretty easy to list. I mean, I typically don't pick up a lot of ones I sell for $10 because unless they're clean, because I don't want to sit there and scrub them down and deal with it. Usually though, if they're like 12, 15 bucks, it's kind of worth it for me just to wipe them down real quick and test them and deal with it, because they ship real cheap, like maybe $260, $262, whatever it would cost now since postage went up. And it's just easy to deal with. You make $7, $8, $9 a pop. So again, keep an eye out for remotes, unique remotes especially. And then finally, I was out with some friends in just a random city, never go to, pretty far away, just doing stuff. Stopped in a Goodwill, and there were 5 of these sealed sitting on the shelf, and I paid $5 for them and sold them for $21.99, $9.10 a piece between the 5, $45.50. So they're VGA splitters for like monitors and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what they do, but you can see they're pretty popular. So yeah, the price is up. I don't know why mine ended up selling that low, because it did take like a month for these to sell. So I must have just been competing with some other low seller that had a lot, and then he sold out, and then I sold mine, and then the price just jumped up. Seems to be what happens. That's fine. I don't need another 15 bucks that I probably would have got for him. But again, this is just a no-brainer. Anything sealed at a Goodwill or thrift store, you're going to want to look up almost every time, unless it's just you've looked it up before. Or, like recently I looked up a Glee card game. You see these Glee and Twilight games and like in every thrift store still sealed. But you know what? I'm like, I've never looked this up. Sold for like $24.99 with a pretty good rank, 300,000 rank in toys. So I picked it up. But you just gotta constantly be looking up stuff, constantly be gaining knowledge, and you'll start seeing this same stuff at thrift stores. I guarantee it, because every time I watch a haul video of somebody else on YouTube, I'll pick up something, and then sure enough, the next time I go out sourcing, I'll start seeing this stuff. My brain just starts picking it up through the mountains of other garbage. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm on there. You can subscribe if you want to see more of my reselling and other videos. Look for my Alabama road trip video. It's a huge haul. It's probably the biggest haul video I'm ever going to have. So I got a lot of stuff. Nothing spectacularly cool, but a lot of stuff nonetheless. But you guys have been Wick. Till next time.